Hello and welcome. You're watching AD4 TV Radio News Update coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. I am Adirayo Senami. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the funding of 6 medical simulation research and training facilities through the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TETFund, in colleges of medicine. TETFund's Director of Public Affairs, Ngobo Briggs, in a statement this Sunday, said the funds will be fundamental for setting up laboratories with capacity for testing and diagnosing COVID-19 and other viral diseases. Still in Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari has restrained ministers from removing heads of agencies and parastatals they supervise. Instead, a multi-layered procedure has been put in place to strengthen the role of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation in the disciplinary or removal process of heads of agencies. And in Jerusalem, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu this Sunday faced trial for bribery, fraud and breach of trust allegations. His trial makes it the first time a serving leader stands trial in the history of the country. Speaking at the Jerusalem courthouse, the Prime Minister firmly denied the allegations, saying they were aimed at toppling him. Meanwhile, Russia's President Vladimir Putin this Saturday approved changes to the country's electoral law, which enables Russians to vote electronically or by mail in the future, through the use of a new software which will be available nationwide and can be used for both local and national elections. Still in Europe, German car manufacturer Volkswagen has apologized for a racist advertisement it posted on Instagram while promoting its new car. The video, which has been deleted, showed a pair of oversized white hands dragging a black man from Volkswagen's new Golf 8 before throwing him into a restaurant. In another development, police in Hong Kong, China this Sunday fired tear gas to disperse thousands who thronged the streets to protest against Beijing's plan to impose national security laws on the city. Still in Asia, the health ministry in Japan this Saturday reported 28 new cases of COVID-19 and 12 new deaths, as the Japanese government looks at lifting the state of emergency declared for Hokkaido, Tokyo, and 3 neighboring provinces on Monday. Japan has so far recorded 17,263 infections, while the official death toll stands at 833. Similarly, according to data from the Johns Hopkins University in the United States of America, there are at least 1.6 million confirmed cases of coronavirus in the United States, with 97,087 deaths. These include cases from all 50 states, the District of Columbia, and other U.S. territories, as well as repatriated cases. We'll take a short break now, and when we return, Lagos government to assist companies to prevent job loss. Details coming shortly. Do stay with us.
The Honorable Minister of Education, Malam Adamu, has directed that consequent to the approval of President Muhammadu Buhari for the funding of 6 medical simulation, research and training facilities in colleges of medicine, 1 per geopolitical zone in the country, through TETFund, the facilities should include provision of molecular science laboratories with capacity for testing and diagnostics of COVID-19, Lassa fever, and related viral diseases. The Honorable Minister emphasized that besides ongoing research work in response to COVID-19 and similar diseases through the TETFund National Research Fund, the research community of the Federal Ministry of Education should undertake any other sundry contributions in support of the commendable efforts of the Presidential Task Force (PTF) in responding to the threat of COVID-19 in Nigeria. He commended the initiatives of TETFund in providing a special research grant window towards treatment or vaccine against COVID-19. Additionally, he assured the fund that the federal government will continue to support relevant research aimed at addressing national challenges and needs. Signed, Mrs. Ngoba Briggs, Director, Public Affairs for the Executive Secretary.
Welcome back. You're watching AD4 TV Radio News Update. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has hinted that the state might help big companies operating in the state to prevent job loss, also adding that the state is also considering giving grants to some micro, small and medium enterprises due to the impact of the COVID-19 on their businesses. Meanwhile, a bill for a law to incorporate state character in the employment Admission and the General Administration of the Adamawa State University, Mubi, Nigeria, has passed its second reading following its presentation at the State House last Tuesday. The sponsor of the bill is Abdullah Yapak of Vero constituency. The Lagos State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, this Saturday said the state has enlisted 600 patients for the planned chloroquine clinical trials, adding that an independent board will monitor the process and give necessary advice to the state government on the progress of the trial. In another development, the Nigeria Correctional Service, Anambra Command, this Sunday says it has released 454 inmates from its custodian centers across the state in efforts to decongest prisons due to the coronavirus pandemic. The state controller of the service, Emmanuel Wakeze, explained that 54 inmates with federal offenses received presidential amnesty, while the other 400 were released on bail by the state's chief judge. And that's it on AD4 TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. You can join the conversation on our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. Please follow us on our social media platforms at AD4 TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at AD4 TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Adirayo Senami.